The Belen Jesuit Athletic Department presents the 2020 Athletic Awards virtual ceremony. Thank you for being with us as we honor our student athletes for their accomplishments. The presentations will be made by the varsity head coach, and they will cover all the teams in their program. We will begin with our very own principal, Mr. Jose Roca, and will be followed by our athletic director, Mr. Carlos Barquin.
Student athletes, we have arrived to the end of the school year, and as always, we have athletic awards to hand out, and today is no exception. Many of you have done a great job representing the school, both in and outside of the classroom. We have won state championships out on the course, and we've also won a state championship academically. We led at the Class 5A level. We became the all-around state champion. And that's difficult to do because we only have half the teams. We only have boys, obviously, on our teams, and we're competing against schools that have both boys and girls teams. So that was a tremendous effort from everybody, and I applaud your work in the classroom. Out on the field, in the pool, in the gym, what a fantastic job we've done this year. As always, the coaches have dedicated a lot of time to get you ready. I also want to congratulate your parents for getting you to practices sometimes at weird times. And also, I want to congratulate you again because through your effort as a team, we have succeeded. So good luck with the summer. Enjoy yourselves, work out, and we'll see you all back here in August. God bless.
Hello, Belen. 2019 and 20 has been a remarkable and a historic school year by all accounts. Our 2019 school year took off like a rocket. The De La Cruz Stadium, the Gian Sumpano Aquatic Center, and our baseball stadiums were all equipped with new LED state-of-the-art lights. For the first time in Belen history in Miami, we had 9 outdoor football games, baseball, soccer, and lacrosse games. We're also playing on campus for the first time ever. Track and field meets and water polo matches were held at the Aquatic Center. The varsity cross-country team set up a new school record for most state championships in the sport of any school. The middle school cross-country team captured state championship. The school won the academic all-state championship for Class 5A girls and boys combined. Matthew Bryan is selected to the academic all-state team and also was a finalist for the Miami Herald Scholar Athlete Award. Rower Alex Brennan is the school's co-valedictorian, and he will be attending MIT University where he will attempt to row. Okay, in advance to the state championship for the first time ever in the school history, our bowling team defeated Columbus in a double elimination tournament after losing the first match to them and coming back to beat them twice consecutively, and thus make it a historic appearance at the state championship. Our golf team also qualified for their second time in their history to the state championship. January saw our coach's office, weight room, wrestling room, moved to a new temporary location in order to make space for the new Innovation Center that's currently under construction. Belen Jesuit wins by the FHSAA is chosen to host the state championship for water polo, and our baseball team, volleyball, and track and field teams were poised to challenge for the state championship's crown. Lacrosse was about to host also the Jesuit tournament, and water polo was also, as I said before, expected to host the state tournament for both sports. all of a sudden, everything came to a halt. The spring sports stopped. Classes were canceled. Virtual classes became the norm. Virtual training and exercise became the alternative. Social distances, masks, requirements all came into effect. The new normal all of a sudden occurred. However, in our minds, did we ever imagine that something like this would ever occur? All of the mass markets link about sports and how it can prepare us for life. This is what we think about. This is what I plan on. I've always looked at sport as an extension of the classroom, the lab of life. Sports teach us to be strong, to be disciplined, to endure, to sacrifice, to lead, to overcome, to adjust, and improvise, to prepare us, and never to give up. God is on our side. Over the rock, He is our rock, which we stay by His side. Our athletes, and especially our seniors, here comes the challenge. Respect every opponent. Fear none. In everything that you do in life, prepare the best that you can. Always do your best. Never be outworked, outprepared, and always perform to your utmost ability and capabilities. Then give up the success you're able to put in next to God. Everything less is not enough. God is on our side. So with this, I would like to say that a form of gratitude to all of the parents, student athletes, coaches, Jose Roca Jr. and Johnny Calderin, who came in today and report this, and we do a lot of work to get this ready to do some kind of closure and honor to our student athletes. Once again, I thank our parents, the Belen family, our teachers, our coaches, administration for all the great support. And above all, I wish all of our seniors, as you prepare to your new phase in life, to be the best that you can be, to make a difference. We will overcome. This will pass, and we'll become back strong enough as ever. God bless. Have a wonderful summer, and let's be ready.
Thank you, Mr. Roca and Mr. Barkeen. First up will be our cheerleaders, followed by bowling, cross country, football, golf, and swimming.
The Belen cheerleading team reached 27 athletes this year, the most ever in the history of Belen cheerleading. This specific group of young ladies overcame hardships and mastered stunts never even attempted by this program. The girls have worked incredibly hard to get all the recognition they deserve, and what is most amazing about this group is that they never gave up despite all the challenges that came their way. Every time a stunt would fall, they would keep pushing until it was mastered. Their attitude toward learning and hitting new skills is one that cannot be found just anywhere. The girls have grown closer as a team, establishing new relationships at both Belen Jesuit and Our Lady of Lourdes Academy. They are proud to represent both schools no matter where they are or where they go. To my seniors, Carla, Gata, and Vicky, take everything you have learned from this team and use it to your advantage in the real world. Remember that you will always have a home here and a team to support you. I wish you all the best of luck in college and in all your future endeavors. Now, I would like to announce our award winners. The first award is the Coaches Award. This award goes to the athlete that, as a freshman, was able to come out of her shell and let herself flourish as a cheerleader. With only some experience in cheerleading throughout her time in elementary school, she was able to adapt rather quickly. She is not afraid to speak her mind and always gives 110% to everything she does. This year's Coaches Award goes to Daniela San Martin. Congratulations. When hearing the words MVP, this athlete came straight to my mind. This young lady never complained, always offered a helping hand when needed, and showed her full commitment to this team. She would motivate her teammates, and would constantly ask if there was anything she can do to help. This year, the MVP award goes to Abigail Hernandez. Congratulations. Thank you all for making my third year as coach memorable and worthwhile. For those who are leaving, I will miss you dearly, but for those who stay here with me and for next season, let's make it count. Thank you, everyone, and stay safe.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. My name is Alberto Hidalgo, and I had the privilege of being the head coach for the 2019-2020 Belen varsity bowling team. The bowling program at Belen exposes students to a team-based sport which requires coordination, timing, and concentration. Bowling is usually a fun activity that the entire family can enjoy, but it is also a competitive sport at the high school, collegiate, and professional level. Many colleges today are offering bowling scholarships to students who excel in the sport and academically. This is the last opportunity that I have to address the Belen varsity bowling team as their coach. This year's class is historic, but unfortunately for the wrong reason. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the class of 2020 did not get the opportunity to experience some of the events that a graduating class gets to experience. These would have been lifelong memories that you were cheated out of by the pandemic. However, the 2020 Belen varsity bowling team made history of their own. For the first time in the history of the school, you guys put Belen bowling on the map. After tryouts, 7 bowlers were selected to make the 2020 Belen varsity bowling team. There were 6 seniors and 1 sophomore on the team. When the season began, our team was viewed by the other schools as a team that was just participating in the high school bowling season. As the weeks went by and the Belen bowling team continued to win, these other schools soon realized that this team was for real. The team went undefeated all season, only losing the last match of the season to Terra and ending the season with a record of 9 wins and 1 loss. During the Dade County Youth Fair Tournament, these boys not only displayed their bowling skills, but also their individual leadership. I was out of town and unable to be present for the tournament. I called Coach Parkin and I told him that I needed someone from Belen to just show up and represent the team as their coach. I told him that the boys will do the rest. The team competed in this tournament, qualifying for the elimination matches and making it all the way to the final match for the championship. They lost against Terra to end up in 2nd place. However, this was a first for the Belen bowling program. The next competition was the district tournament. Again, the team qualified for the double elimination matches. After losing our first match to Terra, we were now in the losers bracket. The team regrouped and came back defeating all other schools to now face Columbus for the district championship. Columbus was undefeated in the tournament and Belen had 1 loss. Therefore, they would have to win 2 matches against Columbus to win the district championship. After praying before our match, our boys said, quote, "Let's go, boys, we came here to win it." The team went on to defeat Columbus not once but twice to become the 2020 district champions and qualify for the state tournament. As the 2020 district champions, there will be a bowling district champions banner placed in the Belen gym. For now, it is the only bowling banner in the gym, and you guys made this happen. From now on, every time that you return to Belen, you can proudly say that you were on that team and how we made Belen history. As 6 of you go off to college, I have no doubt that you will succeed. Your parents and your school have prepared you for this moment, and you have all proven that you can conquer anything. For my one sophomore bowler, Carlos Morales, you are the future of the Belen bowling team. You too were a part of the 2020 Bowling District Champions team, and you must now recruit bowlers to form the 2021 team and use your experience in 2020 to lead that team towards the 2021 District Championship. I wish that I could give the Most Valuable Player Award to all of you, as you all deserve it, but I can only pick one bowler. I want to recognize Fernando de la Lama Guzman as the 2020 Belen Varsity Bowling Team Most Valuable Player. Throughout the season, Fernando demonstrated his poise and leadership and led the team with a high average of 182.8 and a high game of 269. Congratulations, Fernando. The most difficult award for me to give out this year is the Coaches Award. After giving this award a lot of thought, I want to recognize Andres Fernandez as a recipient of the Belen Varsity Bowling Team Coaches Award. Andres tried out for the 2019 bowling season and he did not get selected. Andres did not give up, and he tried out again for the 2020 bowling team, this time making the team. Andres worked very hard practicing with the team and also on his own. He improved his game so much that he earned himself the anchorman position on the team for most of the season. Congratulations to Andres Fernandez. I hope that throughout our season you learned something about bowling from me. I know that I learned a lot from all of you. I myself bowled competitively for many years and I achieved many bowling goals. I can honestly tell you that the season that I will never forget is the 2020 bowling season, the one that I did not bowl in. Thank you all for that memory. Again, congratulations to the class of 2020. I wish you all the best, and I hope that you learn from our bowling season that with God, hard work, and a positive attitude, you can accomplish anything. It was an honor for me to be your bowling coach, and I too will get to look up at the 2020 District Bowling Champions banner with pride. God bless you all.
sixth grade cross-country team was coached by head coach Victor Arrieta and assistant coach Carlos Jimenez. It's always a lot of fun to see what the beginning of the school year brings with our sixth graders, since they're all new to the scene now. This group worked hard and raced tough and proved that they have what it takes to belong in this program. They had a nice pack, which proved tough to break by other teams. The team won every race except one, which we lost by a mere 5 points. This proved to be a good wake-up call when that loss was later avenged by the team winning the Catholic Athletic League Championship. This group was also instrumental in key races where they competed with seventh graders. The team helped us capture wins in the JV divisions of the County Championship and Junior Orange Bowl. Great start, Wolverines. Let's make history. Congratulations and special recognition to Coach Victor Arrieta and Coach Carlos Jimenez. This year's Most Valuable Runner Award goes to Lucas Diaz. This year's Coaches Award goes to Alexander Lowell. The middle school cross-country team is also coached by Victor Arrieta and assistant coach Carlos Jimenez. With the team coming up a little bit short of winning the state championship last year, the team had one goal, one purpose, one mission, and that was to finish on top at the end. The kids began in June when the core group started running with the varsity guys under the supervision of coaches Juan Rodriguez, Carlos Jimenez, and myself. Their preparation assured that at the very least, they would have a great season. In our first meet at South Fork, the runners swept the top 7 spots of the race. From then on, they never looked back and made winning look easy by dominating the competition and positioning themselves as the top team in the state. They traveled to Ocala and Lakeland and earned wins against some of the best in the state. The Lakeland race had 400 runners, and we placed 5 runners in the top 10 scoring spots. In the local races, the story was the same. We took first places at the county championships, finished 24th, Junior Orange Bowl, and Catholic Athletic League. The former All-Catholic Conference, placing 7 runners in the top 10. This team was talented, hardworking, and determined to be successful. It's unfortunate and disappointing that the week of the state championship, organizers decided to split the championship into 2 events, private schools and public schools. The team was led by Joshua Ruiz. The team was led by Joshua Ruiz's first place finish with a time of 10:19. The rest of the Wolverines, Evan Torres, Lucas Garcia, Joey Ruiz, Eduardo Poleo, Javier Fernandez, Diego Magarino, Joaquin Mestre, Matthew Vina, and Daniel Lurigados accomplished their mission by placing 7 runners in the top 19 spots. This was our 4th state championship, the most by any school, and this team cemented itself as one of the best teams ever in the prestigious history of our program, where champions change but tradition never does. Congratulations and special recognition to Coach Victor Arrieta and Coach Carlos Jimenez. This year's Most Valuable Runner Award goes to Joshua Ruiz, and this year's Coaches Award goes to Evan Torres. The 2019 Belen Jesuit varsity cross-country team entered its 50th season in school history as 2-time defending state champions. Despite losing 4 seniors from the 2018 top 7, there remained great expectations due to the large number of returning underclassmen. As we have done the last few years, summer conditioning began in June with a trip to the clay trails in Claremont, Florida, and was capped off with a traditional summer trip. This year's team went for the first time ever to upstate New York to train for 8 days. While in New York, they trained twice a day, and they highlighted the trip with visits to the Nike New York headquarters, LinkedIn headquarters, to visit Belen alumni Guillermo Charte. The season was highlighted by victories at the Dade County Youth Fair Championships meet, the Horse Park Invitational, the Spanish River Invitational, and the FL Runners Invitational, along with the Junior Orange Bowl Invitational. We also had great wins at the FSU pre-state invite. We also had an outstanding JV squad that won every meet it entered, which also won some meets where they ran against varsity competition of other schools. I want to stress that our junior varsity team won races against many other schools' varsity teams. The JV was ranked as the best JV team in the state of Florida. We then entered the state series and won our 16th consecutive and 38th district championship, and our 17th consecutive and 23rd regional championships. And in November, we headed to Tallahassee for the state championships, where we were led by 3rd, 4th, and 5th place finishes from Diego Gomez, Adam Magulis, and Javi Vento. Also running exceptionally well at the state meet were junior Nico Hidalgo, who also earned an all-state medal, senior Matthew Bryan, junior Aiden Villasuso, and junior Sebastian Castillo. These guys led the team to its 11th state cross-country championship, to become the high school with the most state cross-country championships in Florida's history. This record was previously held by Largo High School, and it has stood since 1987. That's a 33-year-old record this Belen cross-country team just broke. Also worth noting that I'm humbly proud that the team was named earlier this year as the Program of the Decade by FL Runners. We want to thank our outstanding senior class for their leadership. You will be missed, but not forgotten. There were a ton of you guys this past season, and you are to be commended for the leadership and great examples you all set. Congratulations. Your names are now etched in the Belen Cross Country Hills tunnel wall. You are now officially considered alumni of an elite program. Wear your championship rings proudly. Thank you to all the parents for supporting these young men and the program. We are looking forward to a 2020 season as we return an outstanding squad and are looking forward to a large number of the state championship middle school team members to join the varsity this summer to help us give another great shot at the 12th state title and possibly earning a spot at the Nike Cross National Meet in Oregon. To be continued is the way our teams end their seasons. #OneTeam. This program's success is due to the hard work of the best coaching, one of the best coaching staffs in the country. Big thanks to Coach Juan Rodriguez, Coach Victor Arrieta, Coach Jose Garcia, Coach Carlos Jimenez, Coach Carlos Barquin, Coach Paco Ruiz, and Coach Jose Roca Jr. Belen is blessed to have the caliber of that amazing coaching crew. Thank you, coaches, for the relentless work, and congrats on our successes. And now for this season's special awards. This year's Most Valuable Runner Award goes to an individual that was our most consistent runner. Not necessarily the fastest, but the most reliable this particular season. The Most Valuable Runner Award goes to junior Diego Gomez. And for the Coaches Award, we had 2 runners that were very deserving of this award. These guys are the workhorses for the team, leading by example in how they train and how they give the team every single meter of effort at every single race. The Coaches Award goes to junior Nico Hidalgo and senior Matthew Bryan. I would also like to take the opportunity to invite Belen students to consider joining the Belen Cross Country program. This truly is a program that welcomes all levels. There are guys who are now competing to earn scholarships to run at the university or use running to simply get into a great university. Many of these guys joined us as beginners, and with the guidance of the coaches, they progressed to becoming very competitive runners. We believe talent isn't as important as working as one team. We believe in the 51 years of the program. We run to honor and build off 343 men that came before us. We believe that many students in the school have untapped and unmet potential. We believe that if you have a body, you can be an athlete. We believe that running cross country at Belen is bigger than doing something just for yourself. We believe that friendships made running are deeply rooted in authenticity through shared purpose, and that those bonds will last a lifetime. We believe what you do is what you are and what you will eventually become. We don't believe in cheesy sports cliches. We believe in always going for the win, and we recognize that if it won't always be a win, but we'll always be going for that win will result in us living one incredibly impacting Christian life, inspiring and helping others. So if you don't do much now, sitting at home, just playing video games with your free time, chances are you'll become that same lazy, unproductive person later in life. I invite you to consider joining the cross-country team. We begin training next week. I promise you won't treat sport and life the same. If you're interested, send an email to runbelen@gmail.com.
Football at Belen is more than just a game. The students who come to us develop as athletes, as gentlemen, and as moral and decent young men. The football program has 4 levels of development. Starting in 6th grade, coached by Coach Gogo Gonzalez, Jose Gonzalez, class of '87, who does an outstanding job of motivating and teaching fundamentals to our young men. Thank you, Coach Gogo. Our level 2 part of our program is the middle school, which is made up of 7th and 8th graders, coached by Angel Aparicio and his staff. They continue development with the young men, instructional schemes, offensively and defensively. They finished with a record last year of 4-4. 3rd level is coached by Coach Mario Pino, which is the JV. We continue with the development and structure, and they should be in full swing, entering the bigger, faster, stronger program. Alignment and assignment football. The 4th level is the varsity, coached by me and my staff. Varsity football is extremely demanding, exciting, structured, intense, as well as off-season training programs for all 4 levels. The best thing about the Wolverine football program is the pride you develop along the way. The good news is it only gets better. In a year from now, we will have a brand new football building, over 10,000 square feet, new locker rooms, weight rooms, 2 levels, top floor, 2nd floor of hard work and competing. Brand new indoor gymnasium. 7 years seems like a long time, but as any parent will tell you, it is a flash. The coaching staff salutes you. Remember, take pride in all that you have become. I would now like to acknowledge the award winners for each of our 4 teams. The 6th grade team's MVP, Jose Romano. The most outstanding player on offense is Nicholas Gorde. The most outstanding player on defense goes to Gabriel Lacaya. And the coach's award goes to Hector Gonzalez. The middle school team MVP is Victor Perez. And the co-coaches award recipients are Christian Soto, Alberto Mendoza. The JV team also have two coaches award recipients. They are Marcos Ruiz and Robbie Lazama. Finally, the varsity team's MVP is Don Chaney Jr. And the co-coaches award go to Sean Luke Bobian and Hayden Puente. Thank you. And always remember, guys, football is a team sport, and we greatly appreciate all the support. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Carlos Rodriguez. I'm the head coach of the Belen Jesuit golf program. First of all, I would like to thank our assistant coach, Justin Thomas, and also all of the players' parents for their help and support this year. 2019 was a great year for the Belen Jesuit golf program. It was the largest program in school history with 53 members, 17 on varsity, 9 on the middle school team, and 27 on our WGC development team. I'm pretty confident to say it was not only the largest program in school history, but also one of the, if not the largest school-related program in the country. The middle school golf team finished with a record of 5-1 and was led by 8th graders Marcus Gonzalez and Alejandro Portuondo, Nicholas Sanford, and Alejandro Socarras. With the play of 6th grade players Matthew Hernandez and Danny Garcia, the middle school team is well positioned for another great season in 2020. The varsity team finished with a 12-2 record, which included a runner-up finish in the Maverick Invitational, champions of the Catholic Quad Invitational, and 2019 district champions. And we capped it off with the season by reaching the state championship as a team for only the second time in school history. We had a young starting lineup that included second team All-County senior Andres Ludert, second team All-County sophomore Sebastian Barcia, sophomore John Bohatch, freshman Adrian Rodriguez, and All-County honorable mention 7th grader Lorenzo Rodriguez. This year, we also kicked off our WGC development team, and it was a great success. Golf is a lifelong sport. You can play for many years after you no longer can play other sports, and it's also great for business networking as well. I can't tell you how many times people have said to me, I wish I would have started playing when I was younger. That is why we wanted to create that opportunity for as many Belen students as possible. Next year in 2020, we hope to push even further and convert the golf program into a no-cut sport so that we can encourage as many Belen students as possible to do just that, learn a lifelong sport and start at a very young age. I would now like to recognize our award winners for the 2019 season. On our middle school team, the MVP is 8th grader Alejandro Portuondo. After getting cut when he was in 6th grade, Alejandro came back and he has been one of the hardest working players on the team for the last 2 years. The Coaches Awards recipients are 8th graders Marcus Gonzalez and Nicholas Sanford. Both of these boys have shown the love and passion for the game and were consistent leaders on our team. On our varsity team, the MVP is senior Andres Ludert. Unfortunately, the season was marred by a late season injury, but Andres has been our leader by the way he has carried himself on and off the course. Our Coaches Award recipients are sophomore Sebastian Barcia and freshman Adrian Rodriguez. Sebastian has been one of our most consistent players for the last 2 years. He even put on a Jordan-esque performance this year at States as he willed his way around the course for 2 days while he had the flu. Adrian started the season out of the lineup and worked hard and earned his spot all the way up into the starting 5 for districts, regionals, and states. His future potential is limitless. He demonstrated an incredible amount of integrity at States this year as well. We're looking forward to counting on both of them and the rest of our team for leadership as we head into next year and another run at the state championship.
My name is Kirk Peppis. I've been the varsity swim coach at Belen swimming team for the last 33 years. Thank you all for being here to honor the 2019 varsity and middle school programs. First, I would like to thank the school for the continued support and enthusiasm that we have received through the many years at Belen. Our new facility is outstanding. Besides hosting our regular dual meet schedule, we were honored to host our first district championship. I would like to thank our families and our alumni for their continued support of the program. Next, I would like to recognize the coaches of this year's middle school team. Head coach Nueves Rosales and her assistant, George Rizzo. They have done an excellent job of development and motivation. They provided the building blocks for our young swimmers in their seasonal performance. This year, the middle school boys had excellent performances in 3 major events. Their enthusiasm, commitment, along with the support of the parents was special. The achievements were outstanding. The performance at the Dade County Youth Fair Middle School Championships was their crowning achievement. The boys finished 3rd in Dade County in its first year's event. This achievement surpassed all goals. The team celebrated with the win and honored all of their team members. Listed on the pages of this year's program is a roster of all participants on the team. Each of these swimmers added to the overall success to the team. Exceptional and individual recognition is the following swimmers: Zachary Munoz, Ilan Assis, Riley Carbonell, Diego Leon, Jose Serrato, Max Van Hool, Christopher De Angulo, Christopher Falls, and Matthew Lombardi. The future of the middle school has a strong foundation, one that we will be built in seasons to come. As varsity coach, I look forward to future participation at the varsity level. At the varsity level, we had an excellent and exceptional season with many great performances at all levels of competition. Beginning in August, we all began to train and prepare for the high school season. The sport of swimming requires the swimmers to train year-round. Many of our veterans have been training for many years in a quest to perform for Belen. Many of the swimmers were brand new to the sport and were in the learning mode, learning basics of strokes, turns, improving their abilities. As mentioned above, in the sports program, you will find all of our swimmers' names. Without the participation competitiveness, we would not be as successful. The team was introduced to our new facility, the John Zampano Aquatic Center. The facility is a proud addition to the success and history of the Belen swimming program. It has provided the extra incentive and energy and determination to the program. The varsity team continued its winning traditions with an exciting dual meet season. The boys dominated their dual meet season, building towards our district meet. Along the way, we added another county championship and a 7th place finish at the Woodson Invitational, which is all classes of high schools. This year was another addition to our history. Overall, the team finished 7-0 in the dual meet season, runner-up at district, 4th at the regionals, and a 12th place finish at state. Performance at state by Andres Wong, 200 free 2nd, 4th in the 100 free. Hector Paz, 4th in the 500 free, 6th in the 200 free, and our 400 free relay with a top 8 finish. Andres Wong, Hector Paz, Thomas Mohena, Nelson De Leon. We also want to congratulate Eduardo Francia for his performance in the preliminaries of state of the session of the 400 free relay. This was a culmination of the Belen swim season. Andres Wong is our MVP. We congratulate him on his top 8 finishes at state. His leadership and performance throughout the season, they were highlight. He will be attending and competing at Boston College in the fall. Our Coaches Award will go to Nelson De Leon for his team-driven attitude and performances in any and all events. Nelson's attitude his events has always been outstanding. Most Improved Award goes to Eduardo Francia, who has consistently developed his skill and performed at the preliminaries of the state championship. Excellent. In closing with our new facility, I look forward to continuing and improving the overall excellence to the program. Parents, your support is invaluable. We are proud and applaud your dedication to the team. The coaching staff, Nuez Rosales, your coaching skills are excellent. Thank you. I would like to always thank our aquatics director, Andy D'Angulo, athletic director, Carlos Barquin, Richard Stewart, and Victor Ayeda for their enduring support.
Thank you, coaches. We will now move into the presentation of our major award winners: High School Athlete of the Year, High School Sportsman of the Year, Miami Herald Scholar Athlete of the Year nominee, Middle School Athlete of the Year, Middle School Sportsman of the Year, and Middle School Scholar Athlete of the Year. Announcing the awards will be Athletic Director Mr. Carlos Barquin and Associate Athletic Director Mr. Richard Stewart.
At this time, I'd like to announce our special award for the years. Our Scholar Athlete, Matthew Bryan. He ran cross country and track and field. He was second team All-County in the sport of cross country. He was also the FHSAA Scholar Athlete and the Miami Herald finalist for Scholar Athlete. Our Sportsman of the Year, Andres Wong, a swimmer who had an excellent career. He was state champion in swimming, he was All-County, and he also won several medals in this past year, 2019 school year. He is a gentleman on and off the pool. Great person. One of my favorite awards always. Our Athlete of the Year, he will attend Boston College. One will attend Boston College. Our Athlete of the Year is Javier Vento, a junior. He was All-State in the sport of cross country, also All-County in track and field and cross country, and he was the top runner early in the meet where he set a new school record for the 1,600 meter run, 4:11. Also had the fastest time in the state at 3,200 meters, and he was poised to win. The 4x1,600 meter relay in track and field also set a new school record. So to all those three, I will be delighted and happy and honored to be able to deliver those trophies to your homes in the near future. Thank God for everything that you do for us. Be safe, and let's come back strong next year, Belen. Seniors, go get them. You can make a difference. This is a special year for you. You've done something that no other senior class ever has been poised to and overcome. So I wish you well. God bless. Bye.
Hello, everyone. This is Coach Stewart, Associate Athletic Director here at Belen Jesuit Prep. Congratulations to all our middle school teams. Once again, we won several Catholic League championships and private school league titles. More importantly, however, our young men displayed excellent sportsmanship, were great ambassadors for our school. They also established a Belen brotherhood that will continue to last for the rest of their lives. I personally want to express my sincere gratitude to all of our coaching staff, teachers, administrators, parents, and staff. You are truly the backbone of our athletic program, and we can't do it without you. Now for our middle school award winners. Athlete of the Year. Both of these young men were three sport athletes and excelled at all three. They are Evan Torres and Victor Perez. Sportsman of the Year. This excellent young man was a state champion in cross country and is first class on the cross country course and on track. His name is Joshua Ruiz. Scholar Athlete. This young man excelled at the highest level in the classroom, the swimming pool, and the track. His name is Diego Leon Aguilar. Looking forward to seeing everyone in the not too distant future. Stay safe and God bless.
The athletic department would like to thank all our student athletes, parents, coaches, administration, faculty, staff, and alumni for their continued support of Wolverine Athletics.